It's underexposed. Okay, you can juggle the ball. Congratulations. Why should I watch that? If you have that background, not the background of the ugly arena, first you have to give me a hook. Okay, give me the hook. Don't give me the screen. Rotate your phone. Scroll. I'm starting a new series and I'm going to give you ideas to improve your content based on the content I'm going to find online. This will help you understand what you can do with your videos to improve them on social media and your website and YouTube. I'm going to pick different topics, but the principles will be the same. So today's video is going to be about hockey, but I'm going to tell you about how the video could look better, why it flopped on social media, what to improve, how, and also what worked well. We're going to focus on the video production, but also storytelling and editing, because that's my expertise. I'm not trying to point the mistakes out, well, actually I am, but also my content is not perfect. So what I want to say is my content needs improvement as well, because sometimes I don't have enough time or resources to do it properly. So this is not exactly about saying, oh, look at how they did it wrong, because I also did it wrong many times, because you don't know the story behind it, like how much time you had for production, for editing, and so on. But equally, we can all learn from that. So I will also review at some point my videos and I will be harsh, okay? If you have any questions, comment below, and also if you want me to review your content, videos, podcasts, social media, check out the link in the description, the content review. It takes you to my website where I explain everything. So I'm going to start with the National League. I'm going to go for the leagues and then the clubs, and then I'm going to compare it. 42,000 followers for the Switzerland official league, and if you go to the reels, you can see some of the videos that flopped, which is like 27,000, and then you have 500,000, 250,000. First of all, I'm just gonna have a look at the video that kind of flopped, because 27,000 views, it's not a lot for such a big account. Okay. So first of all, it's horizontal, right? That's the problem on its own, because on Instagram you don't expect horizontal videos, you expect vertical videos, so people don't tend to watch it. Okay, now these shots are good, that's fine, but if you look at the hook of this video, it looks like taken out of like some broadcast. So it's not very social media content. If this was vertical and the hook, so the first 3 seconds of the video would be much more interesting, this video would be better. Comparing to live after the NHL video, all right, so first of all, it's vertical, so this is natural, organic content for Instagram. I would actually start with this hook, showing him in the NHL, because this is kind of drawing attention immediately. It didn't flop, like that's, you know, it's good enough. Okay, let's have a look at another one. 71,000. I mean, the shot is beautiful. If you look at that first shot, like the goalie, the lighting is perfect. This is now too dark, okay? So this is not exactly great. The lighting in this shot from the interview is a bit more like a kind of Batman vibe. And I'm gonna talk about lighting a lot, because I know it's hard to kind of get the lighting correctly, because you're filming the ice, which is way too bright for the camera. And then the players, which are dark, you know, like the black pads or whatever. It's difficult, right? Because the ice is just way too shiny and bright, and then the rest of it is then underexposed. But you have to find the balance with the camera settings or with the editing. But this first shot is beautiful. The goalie in action, this is so beautifully lit. The entire shot is just great. Also, the lens is beautiful because you have nice blurred background, but the goalie is super sharp. Let me see what those 600,000 views video look like. This is horizontal. Okay, so this is horizontal, which is kind of like, what? But because the hook is so good, because like you can already see like a lot of people and the joy, it works. And this shot is so unusual, you know, using drone for that people want to see it because they don't see it every day. It's like, oh, wait, this is something new. So here, it doesn't matter. Like, it's okay if it's horizontal. When you have that first second, like, look at the first second of this video. Whoa! This is the amazing hook, you know, like you cannot go wrong with that. Then you have 100,000 views here. I mean, it's slightly dark, but I wouldn't say it's completely underexposed. I can live with that. Let's say maybe the watch time of this video is not exactly high because it's just a slow motion shot and it kind of gets boring a little bit. What about this one? Okay, this is from TV. This is, for me, this is a turn off right away, but people want to see the goals and stuff like that, so it's fine. Okay, this video completely flopped, 27,000 views, and I know why. I'm gonna show you as well. So this is slightly underexposed, and this is what I'm talking about, that I see problem with this a lot across the whole entire hockey world. But this is no excuse because this is outside, even though you can see the sun, a very sharp sunlight behind them. So again, it's difficult to light it properly, but you can do it and you should be able to do it if you want to film, you know, if you're not an intern, because so many interns actually work in the hockey industry and do it for free. So in that case, I apologize. Like, I'm just giving you feedback so you can get better. I also did horrible stuff in the beginning. I wouldn't say this is horrible, you know, it's just the hook is like the entire video is, okay, what's the point? Like either they're gonna do the tricks and you start with that, so your hook is not the guy who, let me show you, the hook is not the guy who actually holds the ball. Maybe you know the player, fine, that's fine, but there's no action. People just go like, hey, yeah, what's this? 15,000 views, this is a huge flop, let me see. Okay, completely underexposed, dark as hell. Oh my god, this is so bad. Totally dark, underexposed. It's not even sharp. The glass may be very dirty, so it's difficult, I get it. But this video is just, I mean, I like the shot, the low angle, you know, like the players are coming, you know, strong. This is a great shot, I love that. I love that shot. But if it was amazingly lit, you know, and exposed, this would be so much better than what it is. I see the intent was really good, but the execution not so much. Why do you have the need to do those videos? Like, I don't get it. It's underexposed. It's like, okay, you can juggle the ball. Congratulations. Why should I watch that? Like, I can do this with my eyes closed. Just go on my TikTok, you can find those videos. Actually on YouTube as well. At least make it like, try to record something funny. You know what? From this shot, oh my god, I cannot actually move this on Instagram. The entire video, the hook should be, and the entire video should be focused on, you know what? In that shot, you could see the incredibly beautiful forest and nature or mountains, whatever that was in the background. If you film this video, okay, hockey players juggling the ball, fine. If you have that background, not the background of the ugly arena, if you have the background of the mountains, because Swiss League, why would you want to play and watch the Swiss League? Because you want to live in Switzerland, it's beautiful. So you have that shot, the background shot is the mountains, it's the nature, it's the beauty where you don't have that in other parts of the world. We'll see Finland as well and Sweden, but this is such a unique selling point. And you're gonna be like, oh my god, being a hockey player in Switzerland is amazing because this is where you train, this is where you play football, this is where you exercise before the hockey game. Wow, this would be complete cinema. Oh my god, you gotta do this. You gotta do this next. I hope you're watching. And it would be like a series, you know, like who has the most beautiful background, or like, is this background green screen or is it real? Oh, it's real because it's in Switzerland, and in Switzerland, every background is stunning. Ooh, I'm so good. I wanted to show you this video because this video flopped so bad, 11,000 views. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. It's not bad, but the hook is horrible. So if I click on that video, this is your intro. Please rotate your phone. And then you give me underexposed shot. No. First of all, what you do, you can do this, rotate your phone, that's fine. It's cool, people do it, it works. First, you have to give me a hook. Okay, give me the hook, don't give me the screen, rotate your phone, scroll. I don't care, I don't wait. Give me the hook, so give me some kind of action, beautifully lit shot, save of the year, whatever, you know. That makes me go, ooh, I want to watch this. And then after 2-3 seconds, You're going to put this black screen. Please rotate your phone, right? For this, be ready for the cinema. And then you roll the footage, the actual footage, you know, horizontal. This is how you do it. Don't ever start with any kind of intro from 2005. Don't start with black screen and something written on it. This is the killer of the hook. This is the killer of the content, because this video may be good. I'm not even gonna watch it because it's underexposed. I don't care, but you kill the good content with the bad hook. That's the problem. I'm kind of done with this. This is very well exposed. You can see this is how we do it. Beautiful. Why do you look like, okay, I don't want to comment on somebody's looks because, you know, look at me. But dude, why you're looking like a homeless person? Okay, never mind. 1,400 views. This is like the biggest flop of this page. What the hell? Wow. Okay. Maybe it's missing seeing the actual signatures, you know, and the cards, rather than, like, I don't even see how it looks like what's the end product. But I don't, yeah. The comment says nice cards, but I don't see them. Like, I want to see the actual card. Like, maybe you can start with the hook of like close up, like macro lens of the autograph and like the card, and just be like shiny and sharp. And then I can see the players actually signing it. So now I'm gonna compare the content with the NHL. They have a lot of like videos from the games, so it's a bit tiny different. But if you look at like the game footage from the stands, like filmed with an actual camera, it's always exposed very good, right? Because you can shoot in log and then you don't have this issue. And this is just perfectly lit. It's not too dark, it's not too bright. They know how to do it, right? That's why they are the National Hockey League. And every single like video is basically amazingly lit, you know? Like, there's no underexposed shots anywhere. So like, I don't know what's the deal with other leagues. You don't carry the lights with you. You don't, and it doesn't solve the issue in such a big room or arena. You just need the correct lens with a low aperture, or the camera that can shoot in log. I mean, of course, these videos are just incredible. Look, it's so beautifully exposed. It's bright. You want to see bright colors. You want to see like how it looks like. Cool. Look at this footage. Beautiful. Oh, this is so nice and shiny. Damn. Look at the shots. Oh my God. And compare it. Look at this exposure, right? You can see the details. It's like perfection. It's beautiful. And then look at what the National League was posting, like those underexposed shots. It makes a huge difference. It does. Shortly, I want to talk also about a little bit about the pace and the editing, you know, because go through these videos. Like, this is mostly like nice slow motion, or the pace is kind of pretty like normal. But now I want to show you